Yo, my funky fun's a lot of Monkey Boy here, welcoming you back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. In the last part, we did the entirety of the Volcano Summit, and we got to the Fire Sanctuary. That's the name of the dungeon, by the way. And then we figured out a way to open it up by bringing the Water Dragon, or Farron's Basin, up and dumping the water in the giant frog's mouth. Anyway, today we are going to be doing the dungeon, so let's do that. We haven't done a dungeon in a while. Well, no, it hasn't been that long, has it? It's been like, I don't remember how many episodes. Anyways, we get this awesome intro to the dungeon thing. Just like, I really like how this game has like a little cutscene for every single dungeon intro. I hope that's like something that Nintendo keeps going forward. I just think it's really cool. Maybe that's just me, but I really like it. Yeah, and there you go, Fire Sanctuary. I told you like 1 minute before you would have found out on your own. And just like every other dungeon in the game, and specifically the dungeons containing a sacred flame, this dungeon is amazing. Like, seriously, I know I say that all the time, so it's just sort of losing its meaning, but trust me, this dungeon is just so awesome. Once again, I just really like the architecture and stuff. Like, you have like the little owl statues and all of these like plant-like things that I guess are the only types of plants that could survive in this extreme heat. And yeah, so one of the main mechanics about this dungeon is there are like these little water plants, and when you drop, and as video game logic goes, if you drop water into lava, it hardens the lava. Note that is not very accurate to real life physics, so if you want to like jump into a volcano, just don't just drop like water down there. It will not work out for you very well in the long run, but in this game it's perfectly okay. Now, in addition to that, there are two types of lava. There are the ones that are there's like the lava that is just stationary, and if you do that, the water that you like drop to make a platform will disappear fairly quickly. And I don't have any arrows, so I can't even do anything about these guys. Hopefully I can like, I think I'll get some arrows over there. But the other type, as you can see here, is moving lava. And also, if you couldn't tell, I keep getting shot by fire arrows, and the fire immediately goes out. That is because I have the fire shield earrings. If you like get caught on fire, you immediately go out, which is an added benefit. And now, of course, that guy dropped a ornamental skull or something, but he fell. So whatever, who even cares? I have so many treasures at this point, and I really don't have anything to use them. I really don't have anything to upgrade at this point, so oh well. Anyway, as I was saying, the lava that is moving, you can actually like ride, so that's pretty awesome. And yeah, okay, I guess you had to kill that. I guess you had to kill all the bokoblins there, or maybe just that one blue one. I guess like the blue bokoblins are like the more high variety kind, but they like never really seem to be any different, so I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what's over there either. Well, I just realized I know how to find out. Actually, I'm not sure if I've ever actually been to this side, but I just noticed that there is ivy over here, so I can probably like come over here and see what's going on. Let's see. Okay, seriously, nothing? Okay, I guess arrows. That's actually really good. I'm sort of running low on arrows. And if we come over here, we get this guy. It's a magma. Yeah, I guess I'll say there are a ton of magmas in this dungeon. Like, I believe there are 4 of them, 4 separate ones, and they all actually play a role. Here's the first one. Swanky pair of digging mitts. Yeah, I mean, apparently magmas always repay a favor, so one of your buddies back in like that one underground section gave them to me because I killed all the bokoblins. Anyways, this guy doesn't look like the kind of guy sent here on a treasure hunting mission. Yeah, I mean, I don't really want treasure. I'm trying to save the world. Like, why is that nobody understands that? Like, I guess in like the Zelda universe, everybody just thinks that people are out for themselves, but Link is selfless. He just does it for everybody else. I mean, he doesn't care about the treasure. I mean, he gets all the treasure. He's getting rich off of this stuff, but I don't think that's his primary goal. Of course, I'm gonna do this no matter what. What? Dude, do you know how far I have come and what I have done to get this far? You really think I'm gonna give up now? I mean, I've already done a lava dungeon, and I survived that one, so I can survive this one. Anyway, here's the only thing that he says that is helpful. When you see 2 statues that face one another, jump into the mouth of the sleeping one. That is the only useful thing that he says, so just keep that in mind, and I'll show you where that comes in handy. He probably said another bunch of stuff. Like I said, I'm not going to take the time to read all the text because I just don't think it's worth it. You're very welcome to pause the video and read it yourself if you're really that curious, but from personal experience. I point out the text that is actually beneficial. Anyways, we got past the first room, and here's something else that I guess is something I haven't really mentioned, but something I really like in dungeons are dungeons that have like both outdoor and indoor sections. So like this dungeon, like the first area was like indoors, and then we're going to have some other indoor sections, but this is all outdoors, and that's actually something I really like. Now, something interesting is that, okay, no, wait, never mind, it isn't this statue. One of the statues that is in here actually is one that you can drop down to from the sky, but I guess it's not this one, so I'll just point that out when we come to it. But yeah, I really like dungeons that sort of mix that. Like the other dungeon like that, I mean, you had, I believe the first dungeon that did that was the Forest Temple from Ocarina of Time, and then you had stuff like Stone Tower and Majora's Mask, City in the Sky from Twilight Princess, and I guess earlier in this game we had like the Sand Ship, and that's another one of my favorite dungeons. Like, those are all dungeons that I really like, so I just really think I guess it just really adds like a lot of variety to it, so I think it's pretty cool. Okay, can I like get this guy? Oh, get it. Oh, you know what? Okay. I guess dude, he just took a big piece of my shield out. Luckily I have a like whatever it's called, the branded shield, so I didn't really lose any health, or I didn't lose much of the shield's health, but oh well. Anyways, yeah, that's just sort of something I really like in dungeons, are dungeons that combine the indoor and outdoor parts, and I just think it adds a lot of variety to it, and that's probably the reason I like it. Okay, so I went the wrong way here. I mean, technically that's the right way, but one of these sides has a 20 rupee chest, and I figured I should grab that, and apparently it's this side. Oh well. And we get 20 rupees. I mean, I don't really need rupees for much stuff anymore, but there's still Fun Island, and I'm gonna have to bring like a couple thousand rupees there so I don't run out. I'll probably, like I said, I've been procrastinating that for a while, but I'll probably do that the next time that I do side quests, mainly because I'll probably do everything at that time. Anyways, right there, as you saw, my I immediately went off fire. Anyways, these things are called something. Oh, and I just somehow failed that. I don't remember what these things are called, but basically they're giant arms made of lava. Now, you can kill them, and we will be killing them eventually, but for now what we have to use them for is we have to basically stand on this thing and have it come underneath us, and if it like comes underneath this like little platform, it'll actually lift the platform up. And I'm not sure if it's like, what kind of jump was that? Seriously? That was an amazing jump, Link. Seriously, you should be very proud of yourself. Let's try that again. Alright, thank you very much. And yeah, that's basically how you get out of this room. I think it's pretty cool. I like now I'm getting like all the arrows in the world. So I guess that's nice. I probably should have gotten a quiver, honestly. I forgot to do that back when I was in the sky, but okay. I was gonna try and shield bash and see if I could like knock the arrow back at him, but I guess I just timed it a little bit poorly. Oh well. Anyways, this whole room is got a lot more vines. I'm not really sure. I mean, apparently this is like extreme heat, because I couldn't even get in here without the fire shield earrings, but all these plants seem to be doing just fine. I mean, I would have thought that like thick vines like this would, I don't know, need to be at least kept in a place where there's a decent amount of hydration, but I guess not. Anyways, that's all through this room. Now, once again, if you come over here, you'll notice that once again we have that like strange looking hole, and we'll have a way to deal with that pretty soon. But for now, we just have to come on through this door, and let's see what we got. Now, once again, we come back to the outdoor section. I guess it seems sort of like you sort of like alternate between indoor and outdoor sections pretty much every room. And okay, we get this guy. So this is a dark did I really miss that shield bash, or maybe he just, oh boy. Okay, so anyway, this is a dark Lizalfo. As I said, there are a lot of like dark enemies in this dungeon, and all of the dark ones, if they can like basically make it so you can't use any of your items. Jeez, I hate this guy. Get over here. Get over here. How do I like keep missing this shield bash? I've like broken my shield so much, but okay, I think he's dead. There we go. Okay, and I guess we'll grab the lizard tail in the middle of that, and alright. Whatever. can actually fix your shield with a certain type of potion. It's like the purple one, but I think I used that up like a long time ago. So, oh well. I guess he gave me a bunch of hearts to make up for that. But yeah, a lot of these enemies, as I said, are called dark enemies. Like, in the last area, we had the dark spume, but in addition to that, there are like dark keys, a few other dark things. Right there's a dark Lizalfo, and basically all of them have, it's not just if you hit them, but like, okay, so that guy like right there, that's a dark spume, but like if they do certain attacks on you, it will make it so that you can't use any of your items. So you really have to be careful about that. So like I'd suggest basically just trying to take them out as soon as possible. So like right that guy over there. Okay, that's not gonna reach from over there, but I could probably hit him from the other side. So let me just go and do that. Like these things are just a huge pain, so I'd suggest just doing that as soon as possible. Anyways, this room is actually kind of interesting. This is like another room that it took me forever to figure out what to do. So first things first, I just grabbed 25 rupees because it's just sort of there for the taking. And Link, like as I said, Link is trying to save the world, but he's also pretty greedy. So like he'll do it, but he wants to get all the money he can. So right here we have another one of these water things, but if you can't tell, the lava isn't flowing, so it's just gonna disappear after a while. Yeah, there it goes. But if you look over that way, you can see that there's lava. There's like, this thing looks like it's spewing lava, but there's actually a rock blocking it. So what we have to do, we actually have to use a bomb and blow it up. And the bomb that we can use is over here. There's also a ton of like rupees. Okay, right there is a dark key, as you saw. It like has like sort of like a darkish purple like complexion, and that's how you know it's dark. Like all the dark enemies sort of have a dark purple color. Anyways, you can use the bomb, basically blow up this rock, and that makes it so that the lava flows. And now that the lava is flowing, we can now ride it. Now I really don't understand how it took me that long to figure out. I mean, that's not that hard of a puzzle. I guess probably the first time playing it, I didn't really understand how the lava worked, in the sense of like when it would when it would carry your like little platform away and when it wouldn't. So I didn't really think that making it flow would do anything. I'm not really sure. Anyways, you can get 15 more rupees from there. So once again, Link just wants to get all of his rupees. I suggest like hitting this with like the claw shots or something. I mean, you can use like an arrow, but I prefer to try and conserve all of my ammo. Although I will snipe some of these guys before they snipe me. Gotcha. Missed. There we go. Got them both. I think that one of them actually just dropped a treasure. I could like hear the little jingle. Maybe it was arrows that he dropped. I'm not totally sure. So anyway, that door has a key, but this door doesn't. So let's just come on in here and see if we can do anything interesting. And we come into this, I don't know, looking like a torture room. We got this guy. That stuff looks hot! I wouldn't mind a little hot bath from my shoulders. This is too much. Yeah, that's not really a hot bath. That's more of a death bath. Ha! You can't break me with interrogation. I don't understand why these guys all think that Link is like evil. I mean, I understand that he wears green, but that's not really a good excuse. Anyways, the point is we have to save this guy and prevent him from falling in lava. I have to say, this guy's doing a pretty good job of keeping his cool, no pun intended, when he's literally over lava, but good for him. Anyways, this stuff right here actually took me a while to figure out what you're supposed to do with it. What you actually have to do is you have to use the gust bellows on it, and you can basically get rid of it. The reason I didn't understand is that if you look over there, there's a claw shot target. It makes it seem like you can claw shot target over, which you can, but then there's no way to get back, so it's really misleading. Anyways, yeah, you just want to use your gust bellows. I guess like the idea is they like show this little dirt, and we've learned that like the dirt can be killed by the gust bellows, so I guess you can like infer that the lava stuff can be destroyed as well, but I don't know. Anyways, there's our small key, and we just saw a lock. Also, we got another. That guy can hit me through the wall. Okay, that OP. Please nerf that enemy for Skyward Sword HD if that ever comes. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, we've already had Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, and Twilight Princess all given a. Well, I mean, they're not all HD. Wind Waker and Twilight Princess are HD. I guess Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask are like. I mean, they're still updated graphics because it's. The 3DS has a better resolution than the N64 did, but I really wouldn't be surprised if we see a remake of Skyward Sword someday. I don't really know. Anyways, these things basically are water. What you want to do with them is you want to do like a direct stab, because if you do a stab, you can actually catch it on your sword. If you just do like a slash, it'll just fall. I guess I'll demonstrate that. Like as you can see there. It looks like we got another chew. Okay, get off me! Die, die, die. Alright, it's dead. Over here, there's like a ton of these things everywhere. There's a chest through there. Let's see if we can get. Also, if you touch them, you take like a quarter of a heart of damage, which, yeah, you want to be careful with that. I mean, I have so many hearts that it doesn't really matter. Ooh, a fairy. Oh, I have an empty bottle. I'll catch it. Maybe. Yeah, sweet. And there we go. We got another fairy, just in case I, you know, come that close to death, but I somehow don't feel like that's going to happen. So what we have to do here is, as you can see, there is one of those frog guys, the frog guys which you have to put water in over there. Oh my god, can these chews just go away? Seriously, I don't know what they're trying to accomplish. And we need water. Luckily for us, there are a ton of... Okay, there's also a big chest over here. I didn't even know it. This is probably just a treasure, honestly. Yep, monster horn. Seems like monster horns and evil crystals are like the most common things to be found in those chests. As a result, both of which I have a ton of, and we'll probably end up with that. Anyways, as I said, we can grab these guys, and then what we want to do is we want to like to throw it. You just want to like bring it up and then like sort of like throw it like that, and that's enough water to fulfill the frog. And now we can progress through here. We get some more bokoblins. These bokoblins are just everywhere, so just take them out. Okay, there's a. Okay, those are dark keys. Be very careful with the. Okay. I guess I got him somehow. Okay, this looks like this guy didn't want to die. Why won't you die? Okay, can I like... I just want to make sure I can still shield bash. Okay, I can still shield bash. Alright, good. Alright. And that's everything in this room. I guess that's just a quick bunch of enemies that you don't actually have to fight because you can just sort of ignore... Okay, I guess this is why we come to this room. So, we get more of these hand guys. This time there are 2 of them. And this time we actually have to defeat them. So once again, let's just like climb on one of these things. Okay, how did that miss? Okay, seriously, that thing literally just went through the platform. That's cool. Okay, let's try this platform. I think both of these platforms, I believe, lead to the same place. So anyways, you come up here and we get one of these guys. These are the things that you can use to throw water. So now let's just come down. We want to lure up the hands and just throw the water at them. And then you can, okay, can I like destroy this one before the other guy comes? And anyway, you can basically destroy the hands by doing that. That's the only way to defeat them. You can't, there are no like items that we have that can do it. You just have to use the water. And I think that's pretty clever. Once again, that is not how lava works in real life, not even close. You can't just destroy it with a little bit of water. I guess if you like dropped, I don't know, like an ocean amount of water, it would probably harden the lava pretty well. But not just a tiny little, I guess it's probably like equivalent to maybe a cup of water. I'm not totally sure. Anyways, whenever you kill those big lava hands, what it'll do is it'll lower the lava in a certain area. So now, as you saw, the lava in the room where that one magma guy was getting basically dangled over is now gone. So now we can go and save him, which is pretty cool. Like, as I said, Link is just... Like, Link doesn't really want anything in return. He's just trying to save this guy, and after that we can just come and grab this switch. And now we've saved one magma. That's the second magma. As I said, there are still 2 more out there, and all of them do give you something pretty good. I owe you big time looking here for treasure. No, why do people think I want treasure? Okay, I have so much treasure right now that I can like get probably tens of thousands of rupees from that one guy in Skyward. Anyway, he mentioned something about the legend of the sleeping statues. And now, basically, long story short, he gives you a new pair of digging mitts because I guess he just is just that, what's the word? That, thankful for saving us. So, easily get your hands on to take good care of him. Alright, I will take great care of him. Don't you worry. I always take good care of all my stuff. I mean, actually Link is really good at taking care of all of his items. I mean, you think that if he had so many things, he would eventually just sort of ruin them, so... But nope, Link keeps all of his stuff in pristine condition. Anyway, we got what are called the magma mitts. Now, the only difference between digging mitts and magma mitts is, as I said, we've seen some of those, like, holes around, and I guess right now I'll show you what you can do with those holes now that we have the digging mitts. Now that we have the magma mitts, whenever there's like one of those ones with the hole, we can actually like come and get to this like underground section. Hey pal, how are those mitts treating ya? I mean, pretty amazing actually. Look at Brown probably pressing Z. Oh yeah, that's something I didn't mention. So right now we're actually underground, if you couldn't tell. If you press Z, you can see what's directly above you, which is kind of cool. I guess it like makes it so that you can sort of like tell where you want to go in terms of like where you're trying to get to. And as you saw, we're trying to get to the other side of that little gate. Now, if you remember, there is that one dirt thing back in the room with the first set of the lava hands, so we're gonna have to go back there eventually, but there's actually a sort of easy way to get back there in a little bit, so I will hold on that for just a second. Okay, I guess we're getting like all the treasure in the world right there. We got another Elden ore, which I probably have like 20 of at this point. Or okay, I guess I've been using that stuff a lot. I only have 3. Okay, no big deal. And once again, let's just get rid of this. I feel like under one of these, I think, is where we actually have to go. So, is it under that one? Yeah. So right in here, that's directly underneath that little lava pit, so you have to be careful with that. And you'll be introduced to like these things. So these switches basically control a gate up on the surface. So I guess I'll like show this off looking like that. If you hit that, it'll actually slide that completely over, and that allows us to get to a new location. So that's pretty cool. Now a lot of these things go like 2 ways. So like the gate will either be blocking one exit, or I guess it'll be blocking one path or blocking another path, so you sort of have to be wary about what exactly you're covering up. But anyways, this one is just a one-way one. Like, this thing is now on the other side and it'll just stay there forever, but sometimes there might be like a way that you can come back like this, but you wouldn't be able to do that now that the path is blocked. But that's not the case right there, so no need to worry. Anyways, keep in mind that there's a small key door over there, since that's essentially what we have to do. Now, right now is basically when I'm going to want to go back and get to that one area that I couldn't go to before. If we come down this way, we can actually hit this switch, and that'll basically make a pretty good shortcut in this area. And if we come through here, this right here is where we fought the Dark Lizalfo, which means that right through this door is the room that I was talking about, so that's pretty nice. I like how you don't really have to backtrack at all. Like, I mean, you'd have to backtrack if you just decide to reverse your steps, but if you're a little bit more patient, you'll be able to get here. Anyways, now we can get through this little hole, and we can get to this gate. I think to get over here, we're gonna want to come like this. Some of these are like sort of like mazes, but they're not too difficult to figure out. Okay, you just come like this. Like right here, like this gate is another one where it's just sort of like a one-way thing. Now that it's there, you never have to worry about it again. I guess at this point we can actually hit it back, because like it's over there. We'd have to come through the other direction, which is kind of interesting. But the ones that you have to hit more than one way, there is a easy way to hit both sides. Like in that case, it's impossible to hit the other side, so you don't have to worry about that. Anyways, if we come down here, we'll get to these guys, which, as I said, is kind of an obvious reason why we need them, is because we have to kill the lava guys. This path right here is the one over here that I sort of briefly showed off. Here's where we jumped into the lava thing. Anyway, let's just be a little bit careful. You just want to like sort of run away from it, then throw the water, and now let's just use like spin attacks. I'm not sure how many hits they take. Okay, can I like not constantly miss? But I'm not sure if they ever revert back to the normal lava state, but I've always just killed them fast enough, so we never had to worry about that. Anyways, by doing that, that unlocks this passage. I think this is the right passage. Yeah, we can now come down through here and come up through this door. And at the other end of this door, we get a chest. Now, if you haven't played this game before, I just want you to take a guess what is inside this chest, because you will never guess it. Like, seriously, just take a guess. Go ahead. Go ahead, take your guess and see if you were right. You weren't, just trust me. Yep, it's an empty bottle. The most random thing ever. Like, I mean, okay, whatever. I mean, we already got our normal dungeon items, so I guess they were like, well, we have 5 empty bottles and we have to put them somewhere. Why not just throw it in the last normal dungeon? Why not, you know? Whatever. Anyways, to get back, probably up here is the right way to go. And I'll just meet you back in the last room that we were in, since it's a little bit of backtracking and I can't seem to get out of this place. Alright, and here we are. Now we are back on track, or at least we know where we're supposed to go. So, down... Okay, that was rude. Like, seriously. There's probably something cool over here. Let's see what we can get. Okay, makes a goddess wall up here. I guess I'll grab some hearts real quick. Why not? Alright, nice. I figured I needed the hearts more than the rupees this time, so I decided to grab the... Okay, you guys really want to get in an arrow fight with me? Okay, because you're gonna lose. See if I can shoot this guy. Can I actually hit him? I like how that guy... Oh my god, there's an ornamental skull up there. Okay, can I, like, grab that? I know I don't really need the treasures, but it just makes me feel good when I grab them. Okay, please grab it! Of course. Whatever, who cares, honestly. Once again, let's just keep on sniping. Can I actually hit this guy, too? Or hit the first guy, so I don't see why not. There we go. Got them all. Link, as I said, Link is, like, the sharpshooter. Okay, what, are they dropping bombs? No, oh, that's just a bomb flower. I was gonna say, like... I didn't realize, I guess there were 2 bomb flowers. So I was just gonna grab, like, one to refill on my bombs, but... Okay. Guess there's nothing really, like, down here. I guess you can, like, come down here if you want to, like, snipe the archer bokoblins in a cool way. But now let's just come back up. To get back up, you may have noticed that there was a claw shot target over there, so let's just do that. Okay, can you, like, hit it, please? Thank you. And to get across, we have more claw shot target. You can, like, try and walk on, like, those narrow paths, but just don't even bother. It's you're not gonna do too well with it. And now we're in this room.